Welcome to Kaumudy Global. Kiran Kumar, a former assistant motor vehicle inspector who was dismissed from the Kerala government service, was found guilty of dowry harassment, which pushed his 22-year-old wife Vismaya to commit suicide. The Kollam Additional Sessions Court issued its verdict shortly after it convened on Monday morning. Kiran Kumar was pronounced convict in Vismaya Murder Case. Court found Kiran Kumar guilty under Dowry Prohibition Act. Prosecution could prove charges on dowry harassment and abetment of suicide on Kiran Kumar. I'm Anjana, and let's get more into details. Ayurveda student Vismaya, who committed suicide after suffering brutal harassment for dowry, has finally got justice. The court found Kiran Kumar, her husband, guilty. He is sentenced to 10 years imprisonment and 12,55,000 rupees penalty under sections 304B, 306 and 498A. Vismaya's death was discussed even at the national level. The whole country was anxious about the fate of the judgment. There have been different reactions from Vismaya's parents and public. Many expected Kiran Kumar to be sentenced for life imprisonment and hence not happy with the judgment, including Vismaya's parents. Vismaya's mother said that they would appeal to higher court for a better and fair judgment for her deceased daughter. She said there should never be another Vismaya who has to undergo torture for dowry.
ശിക്ഷയാകും എന്നാണ് പ്രതീക്ഷ. ഒരു വിസ്മയമായിരുന്നു ഇങ്ങനൊരവസ്ഥ വരരുത് എന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു.
Let's delve more into the court proceedings. The defendant's argument during the trial was that the phone conversations cannot be accepted as evidence. The car given by Vismaya's family was not dowry but a wedding gift. Vismaya's phone conversations were a ploy to get sympathy. On the night she committed suicide, Vismaya menstruated and she took the drastic step on the worry of not getting pregnant. But the prosecution argued that Kiran Kumar, a government official, believed that he had a good demand in the marriage market. This is proved by the previously recorded phone conversations recovered from Kiran Kumar's phone. Kiran's phone conversation said that he had demanded car before the wedding. If the car was a gift, then he would not have insulted Vismaya and her relatives by telling them about its drawbacks. Conversations from the phones of Vismaya's childhood friend Vidya and Vismaya's mother produced in the court mentioned Kiran Kumar's constant harassment and physical abuse for dowry. Scientific test results showed that Vismaya did not menstruate on the day of her suicide. Other evidences presented against Kiran Kumar were phone conversations over the dowry dispute, statement of a person in Chittumala where she took shelter following a dispute that broke out in a car over dowry, neighbor statement on the dispute between the families of Kiran Kumar and Vismaya over dowry, WhatsApp messages sent to sister-in-law and friend on the harassments she faced from Kiran Kumar. Another important point for argument was the suicide note that erupted after months of Vismaya's death. Police did not discover any suicide note of Vismaya even after a thorough search of her room and suspected places. A suicide note was later produced by Sadashivan Pillai, father of Kiran Kumar, during trial. He said that a suicide note has been recovered, saying that no one has a role in Vismaya's death. The note was immediately handed over to Shurnad police station, but the letter was not accepted as evidence. Pillai's statement was that he did not mention about the note to the media as per the directive of the lawyer. To sum it up, let's look into the chronology of events in Vismaya's case. On May 30th, 2020, Kiran Kumar, a former assistant motor vehicle inspector, married Vismaya, a fourth-year undergraduate student of Mannam Ayurveda College in Pandalam. On August 29, 2020, a dowry dispute broke out in Chittumala. On January 3, 2021, a dispute over dowry took place in Vismaya's house in Nilamel. On June 21, 2021, Vismaya committed suicide in Kiran Kumar's house early morning at 2 a.m. On June 21, 2021, Kiran Kumar surrendered at the Shurnat police station at 8:30 p.m. On September 10, 2021, charge sheet was filed against Kiran Kumar. On January 10, 2022, trial on Vismaya suicide case begins. On May 18, 2022, trial got completed. And on May 23, 2022, court found Kiran Kumar guilty under Dowry Prohibition Act. And lastly, on May 24, 2022, the court sentenced Kiran Kumar for 10 years imprisonment and 12,55,000 rupees penalty on IPC sections 304B, 306 and 498A for subjecting a woman to cruelty for dowry and prompting dowry death. The case had shaken the state's conscience, leading to a campaign against dowry, and Kerala Governor Arif Muhammad Khan held a day-long fast at Raj Bhavan as part of it. He even instructed the universities in Kerala to ask students to give an undertaking that they would not seek or give dowry. He wanted that if the students are later found violating this, and if a court indicts them, the university should cancel their degrees. Kerala reported 83 dowry deaths from 2016 to March 2022. 10 such cases reported in 2021 alone. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.